Hi, welcome to the show. I'm Health Coach Maria Hicks with Kapnick Insurance Group. In today's episode, we're going to talk about sleep, so you can have a better night's sleep. So some better sleep habits and some better sleep tips. So one thing I want to talk about is building a sleep habit. So you want to try to go to bed at the same time every night and wake up at the same time every morning. This is going to be so important so you can build this ritual and this sleep habit so you can get about 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. So what we don't want to do is get 2 to 3 hours of sleep during the week and then catch up on the weekends, because that doesn't work. We want to be able to build our immune system, deal with stress better, and a good way to do that is making sure we're getting enough sleep. So you're wondering, well, that's all great, but how do I get a better night's sleep, that 7 to 9 hours of sleep? So we want to start the day with a nourishing breakfast. Caffeine you want to have early in the morning, because caffeine can take a long time to get out of your body. So have it before noon. So after dinner, we don't want to be having cappuccinos after dinner. So eating healthy foods throughout the day, and consider diet when we talk about sleep as well. So magnesium. Magnesium is very important to get in the diet. So magnesium acts as a natural calm. It calms muscles and nerves and helps you to deal with stress better. So consider magnesium-rich foods. What are they? Sunflower seeds, cashews, almonds. Pumpkin seeds are particularly high in magnesium. Halibut, black beans, spinach, Swiss chard. Make sure to get some of these foods in your diet every day if you have trouble with sleep. Avoid some foods to avoid: refined carbohydrates, flour products, sugar. All these type of foods keep you up and stress your body out. So we want to lower the stress response in our body to have a better night's sleep. So speaking of stress can keep you up at night. You can be thinking of things and stressed out. So how can we deal with stress a little bit better so you can have a better night's sleep? A couple ways to do that is exercise. Make sure to exercise every day, and even as little as 5 to 10 minutes a day of getting your heart rate up and doing some activity can lower the stress response. So it's a wonderful way. You know, how great do you feel when you get done working out? You feel amazing. Endorphins through your body, and all those stress hormones are lowered, so you can get a better night's sleep when you exercise. Consider doing stretches every day and throughout the day, and also deep breathing in and out through your nose. That's why, yoga, we combine those things in yoga: exercise, stretching, deep nasal breathing. All those things help you to have a nice, calm, relaxed state of being, and it's going to help you get a better night's sleep. Also, we want to consider our sleeping environment. How are we going to get a nice deep sleep when we're distracted by things or there's a lot of bright lights? So think about your bedroom and your sleeping environment. Ideally, you want your temperature between 65 and 70 degrees. So it's a good idea to turn that heat down at night. You don't want to wake up in the middle of the night sweating. So turning that heat down at night is going to help you have a nice cool environment. Making sure it's nice and dark too. Consider if you have blinds that blaring lights or street lights are flashing through, consider putting some dark shades or curtains, and you can find those at your local store, at any kind of store actually. You can find these dark shades that will block out the light, and make sure your room is nice and dark. Also consider using a humidifier if it's winter and the air is really dry and you have trouble breathing at night, because that can help you breathe a little bit better so you don't wake up stuffed up. Also consider noise. Actually, some white noise, a noise maker or a fan. I know a lot of people that use noisemakers or use a fan to give some noise to help them fall asleep. Also, aromatherapy. You can find little water fountains that you can put some lavender oil, because lavender is known to be very calming. So aromatherapy, and some music, some light music, maybe some nature sounds. These have been very successful for people falling asleep as well. So consider your environment, and also have your head elevated at night. So think about sleeping on your back with an extra pillow where you are elevated a little bit and you can breathe a little bit better too, especially if you suffer from any allergies or asthma, things that may keep you up at night. Thinking about better breathing as well. And some other things, eye masks. A lot of people use eye masks because it helps block out any additional lights that may be coming through the door or from a night light or things of that nature. So I want to thank you for joining us on today's show and learning all about better sleep habits. And we really want you to have a great night's sleep. So hopefully you take some of these tips and put them into action. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And as always, you can find us on our blog at kapnick.com.